Hey there, Georgie. So yeah, today's video I want to talk about what job is a dream. You know, they say there's a dream job, you know. Me personally, what I find as a dream of not having to worry about working, that's a dream. And not only that that's a dream, that's a true relief. Because now I could actually focus on doing things that I may want to do. Whatever that might be, I'm just saying. Whatever I feel like doing, I have all the time in the world to do because work's not getting in the way of it. Work's not a brick wall blocking my view. Instead, I have a perfectly clear view and nothing's getting in the way of that. But unfortunately, it's vice versa. It's the other way around. It is getting in the way of that. And I'm sure most of you here too. A lot of people may be wondering, why am I all buckled up? It looks like a nice sunny day, which it is. I can barely keep my eyes open. That's why I'm squinting here. Or better yet, I'm just keeping my eyes closed. But it is pretty chilly. And there is a breeze that comes every so often and it makes it even more cold. So it is a nice sunny day. There is really no cloud in the sky at all, except a little down there, behind right over there. But it's just chillier today. So that's why I have this jacket on. But yeah, back to the topic. You know, it's funny where people be like, what's your dream job? And when people ask you that question, they expect an answer. They expect you to say, oh, this is my dream job, or that's my dream job. But if you say this is an answer, they're going to look at you like you have 4 eyes. And no, I'm not counting the glasses. They're going to be looking at you like this, like, what? When you say this. I don't have a dream job. I don't care about a dream job. My dream job is not having no job. Being totally free. Being totally at ease. Not having to worry about getting up early in the morning, going somewhere I don't want to even go to begin with. That could be a true dream job by not being a job. But unfortunately, of course, how will we make money? That's the problem. But if we could somehow have that life and be lucky, where money's not an object, would be truly a blessing. Where people win the lottery, or, you know, a lot of people say start your own business, be your own boss. And I agree. But I feel like, though, it's still slavery in a way, because you got to make sure you're doing good in your business. Yeah, you're your own boss, but you still got to make sure you're doing everything correctly. You know, you got to make sure you're doing everything the right way so your business doesn't crumble, whatever business it is. A lot of people do stocks, a lot of people do trading, shit like that. Me, personally, I'll be straightly honest, I'm not really familiar on how to do that type of stuff, so I'm an illiterate when it comes to that, and I'd be truthful about it. But it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, I don't really know too much about it, but you know, a lot of people do sometimes just make a living off doing that, well, all depending. I know, though, you could lose money. You know, all depends how the stocks and bonds and shit are doing. Because you could be making money where sometimes you may be losing money, and it's just a risk. So in a way, it's like I look at it as, it's still not being, you know, it's like you're taking that risk. You're still under pressure because you may not be making money like you want. Sometimes you could, but it all depends. A true dream that I would enjoy is to know I can wake up whenever I want and just do whatever I want. Have total freedom. If I want to go to the gym or just whatever, I have all the time in the world to do so. I don't have to be like, oh man, I got to work at this time. Or, oh man, I got this to do or that to do, or whatever that I really don't want to do, but I have to do, getting in the way of something that I want to do. I just don't see how it's a dream. People get manipulated into thinking it's a dream because you make good money. And yes, being a doctor, for example, a lawyer, all that shit, you're making good money, but do you enjoy it? We're just taught that, well, it's a good paying job, so right there, that's a dream. The dream is about making money, but you could be making money but not really be enjoying what you're doing, where vice versa, you may enjoy it. It works both ways. You know, there's a lot of things that are just so hard to do, and then people would be like, what are you, crazy? You don't want to do that? Look how much money you make. Yeah, but I want to actually enjoy it. That's the thing. It's not always about the money. You want to be happy doing something. And if you're just doing it for good pay and good money, but you're miserable doing it, then I don't see what's so worth it. You're putting yourself through the ringer. You're putting a beating on your body just so you could say, I make 6 figures a year or whatever. Or I'd rather do that and do something I'm enjoying. But that's the thing. I don't really see anything here enjoyable, at least in this is just me. I'm not saying everyone's the same way, but I just feel like life just isn't for everybody. And with that being said, I'm not just saying let's give up. I really don't want no one here to give up, but it's really the truth. It's just life's not for everyone. You know, a lot of people think this is what helped me with my problem, so give it a shot, you know? And I guess give it a shot if you want, but it doesn't mean it's gonna help your problem just like it helped mine. Everybody's different. Everyone feels different. Everyone has different struggles. That's what people slack to understand. That's what people slack to realize. I mean, people just never understand entirely. People always say there's so much to life. Yeah, but all we do in life is worry constantly about money. Worry how we're going to pay bills, how we're going to survive, how we're going to keep food on the table, all these things. When there's so much more to life, well, it seems like that's all taken away from this. And everything you want to do in life, you need money. You want to go on vacation, you need money. You want to do this, you need money. You want to go sit at sand on the beach, you need money. Literally just to sit on sand. Yes, crazy, ain't it? To sit at a public park bench, some charge money. So it's like, really, when you really think about it, what more to life is there? This is all life revolves on. This seems to be all life is. Because this is all we do. This is all we talk about. This is all that comes out of our mouths as a conversation when we talk to other people. This is all we know what to talk about. So if there's so much more to life, why don't we seek into that? Instead, this is all we seek into. Just this current situation. Because this seems to be the only current situation when you really think about it. And if people aren't talking about careers, jobs, people are talking about politicians. Look what this president's doing, look what that, you know, and when it comes to those type of things, I don't really care. I don't want to vote. I never voted a day in my life, and I really don't want to. Oh, you should go out and vote. If I want to, I want to. I shouldn't be forced. No one should be forced. Just like if someone wants to vote, we shouldn't tell them no, just like vice versa. Someone doesn't want to vote, it should be the same scenario. No one should be forced to do something they don't want to do. We should all have free will in that form. But that's the thing. You can't please everybody. You always got somebody that's got to say something bad or you know, dislike something, which is just human nature. This is why, and I said this a lot of times, you see a lot of cars, you know, cars, they put a Trump sticker or a Biden sticker or whoever's running to be president sticker, or vice versa, Yankees, the Mets, Giants, or whatever. And I don't do any of that because you're just asking for trouble to happen. Just that you like Trump, let's say, doesn't mean everyone's going to like Trump. Me, I really don't care for neither. I just keep it neutral, you know what I mean? When it comes to politicians too, I don't really pay attention. I really don't know much about it, you know. I don't really care to know. It's like I don't even want to get involved, you know. But let's say you're a Yankee fan or a Met fan, keep it to yourself. That's what I suggest, because you put a Met sticker on your car window or whatever, you're gonna get someone that's gonna bash that window or beat you up or kill you, even get killed over something crazy like that. Even things like where you see people put on their sticker, you know, in God, you know, says something about God or whatever the hell, which nothing wrong with believing God, you know, we should all have the right to believe or not believe, but people are just against everything. You believe in God, people will hate you. You don't believe in God, people will hate you. You like Donald Trump, people will hate you. You don't like Donald Trump, you'll get people that'll still hate you. It's like, you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. You believe in the Lord, you'll get, you know, you'll get belittled, and, you know, some people get made fun of, some people, heck, will get beat up. I mean, just over anything. Not just saying that in general, just things in general. This is why I just try not to, you know, I try to just keep a low profile. That's the smartest thing, honestly, you can do in today's life. And who even knows if that sometimes even saves your butt. But it definitely probably saves it more than it would be by putting one of those things. Now, I'm not telling people don't put them on your car, but honestly, for your safety, yeah, I suggest you shouldn't. Because the world you live in today with a bunch of crazy people, yeah, they're going to, you know, vandalize your property, destroy you. And you'll be lucky if that's all that happens. Make sure they don't beat the shit out of you, shoot you dead. You know, that's the sick world we live in today, man. Someone to kill someone because they like Trump, or someone to kill someone because he's a Yankee fan, or he believes in God, or he doesn't believe in God. You believe in God, they'll shoot you. You don't believe in God, they'll shoot you. It's like you can't, no matter what step you take, you won't succeed. You always got somebody that has something to say. That's why I just learned not to ever get myself into situations like that. Now, I always say in my videos, I am a Catholic person. I did make my communion and confirmation. But with all that being said, I'm not saying I believe in God, but I'm not saying I'm an atheist either. You know, I don't know what to believe. If there's a God, there's a God. I'm not saying that there is no God or is a God, but I just keep it neutral. Because I'd be truthful on this, I'll be truthful with this. I don't know what to believe. I don't want to just jump the gun and say, there's no such thing as God. There's no such thing, or there's no such thing as this, or no such thing as that. Because how do I know for sure? And I can't jump the gun and also say, there is a God. I can guarantee you there's a God. I have no proof that there's a God. I have no absolute evidence that there's a God. So either way, I can't prove it to you. I can't prove there's life after death. And I can't prove after death it's just lights out. These are all just theories that I can come up with, but doesn't mean it's true. May be true, may not be true. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like saying, I don't know if I'm going to be alive again tomorrow. Most likely. Most likely I'll be here again tomorrow. But is it a definite? No. It's not a definite. So it's like another perfect example of saying, I don't know, you know. I wonder if Santa Claus is even real. I think he exists, though. Ho, ho, ho. But yeah, I always like to say that time to time because I try to help people get themselves out of certain situations, or not even get themselves in the situation to begin with. You know, I'm not telling people what to do. You know, if you want to put certain things in your car saying this, go for it. But really think careful about it, because you just don't know. People today are just crazy. They'll snap over anything. Over some stupid Yankee. I'm a Yankee fan. Oh, you piece of shit. Boom, boom, boom. Well, you know. Now, me personally, I only like the Yankee because, you know, it's a New York team, I guess. But I really don't care. If the Yankees lose by the Mets, am I going to be all, oh, man? No. Congratulations, Mets, or vice versa. Congratulations, Yankees. Mainly the Yankees always kick the Mets' ass. I actually would root for the Mets for once to kick ass because they pretty much kind of suck. But at the end of the day, I don't really give two shits. It is what it is, you know. At this point, I just look at a game to just see, I wonder who's going to win. And whoever wins, wins. It's not to the point where I hope this team wins. I just look at it as, just curious to see who's going to win. It's like with the Super Bowl. Just curious to see who's going to win. Whether the game's rigged or not, who the hell knows, wouldn't be surprised. But I'll just see where it leads. That's basically how I look at games as. I don't look as a game as, fuck, they're not doing good. If they're not doing good, they're not doing good. Whatever wins, wins. Whatever loses, loses. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. But I would root for the Mets because the Mets lose so many times that I would actually root for them to win. But if they don't, am I going to be all pissed off about it? No, I could care less. I really could. It's like if the Yankees never win a game again, would I care? No. I wouldn't give two craps. I really won't. Just me speaking, you know. But, yeah, man. Back to working. Being a dream. I don't see it as any dream. I just see it as a responsibility, an annoying responsibility that we have to do. Because if not, we're going to be most likely homeless, starving, you know, yada, yada, yada. You're just twisted either way. You're twisted whether you work, you're twisted whether you don't. At least you're making money, but still, you're not really happy. See, that's the thing. People be like, well, at least you're making money. And yeah, that's one good thing, but it doesn't just cure the problem. I hate what I do, or it's putting a big toll on my body, like construction, for example. Yeah, you being a construction worker, you make really good money, but you're putting a beating on your body. And just a lot of jobs, like a mechanic, like, you know, like like fixing cars. People be like, hey, you should do that, man. It's a good trade. Now, I'm not saying it's not a good trade. Yeah, you make good money, but do you really want to? I mean, I don't want to do that shit every day. Doing something different each day to a car. Now I got to change the tire. I got to rotate the tire. I got to take this piece out, that, whatever, brakes, you know, you name it. I don't know every piece to a car, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm always constantly getting myself dirty. I'm always putting my body through a beating because I got to bend down. I got to do this. Oh, but you put the car on the lift. Yeah, still wear and tear, man. You're still putting wear and tear. You're always doing something constantly with your hands all day. And I just don't feel like I'm the type of person that would want to do that. Oh, man, you're a bum then, man. That's so good. Yeah, well, if you like it, good for you. Doesn't mean I'm going to like it. And it is good money. I'm not saying it's not. It is a good trade in that way. But do you enjoy doing things like that, though? Some people do, and that's good for people. I mean, thank God we have them people, so we have cars, right? But doesn't mean everyone's going to want to do that, because truthfully, I just can't picture myself every day doing something different to a car every day. It's a pain in the ass. At least how I look at it. It's just my opinion. So I don't really look at it as a dream, because really I hate doing that all the time. Yeah, I'm getting good money off it, but it's hard fucking work. I'm killing myself, literally. It's like I'm suiciding every day at work. To the point where I can understand why people just suicide 1, 2, 3 and get to the other side like that. Because we're just slowly sacrificing to the other side. You know, when you really think about it, that's really what the case is. That's really what it narrows down to. Being a doctor. Good money, but I don't want to be a doctor. I don't feel like going all those years in school and more school and school, however much school you fucking need. You know, you could do all those schools and schools and schools. It just takes one mistake to screw something up. What are you going to say? Sorry, you killed someone. It's not like you just broke something like a machine or so. You killed someone. Sorry. All those schools and years trained now, you know. And of course, thank God we do have people that want to be doctors, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not for everyone, man. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't care how much money you make off that. Just don't ever want to do that. I would need to see a doctor then, because that'd be so much. And that's the thing too. I say to myself, I don't know how doctors do it, man. The stress they got to worry, the patients saying this, that, you know, the calls you got to get. It's just, oh man. I mean, thank God for them people, but I don't know how people do it, man. You got some strong people in this world. But with that being said, you got other people that it's hard. And I admit I'm one of those people. It's hard, man. It's hard to function correctly, especially in this life, you know. I just want an average, peaceful life. I don't really care about success. I don't care about driving a Ferrari. I mean, would it be nice to drive a Ferrari? I can't say it wouldn't be, but I don't really care. I do, I don't. Most likely I will never drive a Ferrari, but whatever. All I ask for in life is just to have peace. Just to have good health, peace, and happiness. That's my true goal. That's all I ask for. But unfortunately, it's just hard to get all that because money gets in the way of shit. And then you got to do things you don't want to do so you have money. So you're putting you're going through a ringer. You're putting your body through pins and needles every fucking day just so you can make money. And what are you making that money for? Just to piss it on bills, fees, get taxed on. That's what I'm putting my body through. Just a sick world, man. And for people not to see it makes me wonder how sick people are too, you know. It's just a crazy situation, man. But anyway, guys, excuse me, man, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. And yeah, we'll be making more soon, guys. Take it easy for now. Love you all. And yeah, leave more video requests down below if you like. Hopefully YouTube stupid asses don't delete it, although they do all the time. I don't understand why, but that's, I guess, stupidity that'll never come to an end. That's inevitable too. So, but anyway, love you all. Signing off for now, guys. Peace out.